Okay, very good day to Madam Hidayah. Today, myself, Sri Ganesh, with Nishantini, Darshan, Kishan Kumar, and Rupan Raj, we will be presenting our case study on the Information Technology Service Unit, ITSU Department of Elantra Tech. Before I start, I'd like to inform Madam that Nishantini won't be able to join our meeting due to some personal emergencies. So, the purpose of this it was annual department audit, and it was carried out on the 12th February 2020. There were two objectives of this audit, which includes number one, assess the Information Technology Service Unit Department, ITSU, management control framework to ensure that the IT functions is efficiently and effectively managed. The second one is to review, examine, and assess the effectiveness of all ITSU lines of service, IT operational activities, technological functions, and main processes. The main focus of this audit was to cover the ITSU department, and our audit team has managed to cover the ITSU management control framework and all operational IT functions, services, processes, and activities. Our audit finding reports will include the following, such as the identified problems, IT objectives fulfillment, and the recommendations to overcome the problems. To briefly explain about the problems, I have to pass on to Darshan.
Okay, thank you, Sri. So, from this section, it explains the problems discovered from the audit case on the issue of Elantra Tech SG and BHD related to people, process, technology, risk, and ethics, legal, and policy. So, let us start with the people issues. So, basically, from the case study, it was observed that some of the people issues are NSC and Mampu management teams are not always aware of the overall costs and effort related to these security projects and do not currently participate in the establishment of priorities. Not only that, technical support group does not use rigorous processes to document and track the infrastructure changes. ITSU does not capitalize on the benefits of using a single point of contact. Next, the process issue. ITSU does not have a formal discussion forum to share concerns. Not only that, ITSU has not completed a comprehensive IT plan describing all its projects, their security plans, even they has not been produced yet. And IT vision has not been developed to identify the general technological directions ITSU intends to follow in the next 2 to 3 years. Special projects are not developed and managed with the same rigor as system development related to core applications. A formal escalation process has not been established. Next, the technology issues. Disaster Recovery Plan, which is DRP, document lacks operational details, allowing a structured, orderly, and timely recovery of IT operations. DRP does not contain all the essential procedures following a timely recovery of IT operations. And insufficient information is captured in the K-Resolve database. Next, the risk issues. ITSU has not completed a threat and risk assessment, TRA. So the TRAs were not rigorously completed in all system development initiative and ITSU operational activities to assess risk and vulnerabilities. Last but not least, the ethics, legal, and policy issues. ITSU has not developed all necessary IT policies and standards to set the rules and regulations for the IT managerial, operational, and administrative frameworks. And last but not least, ITSU has not yet completed all the development of its own IT security policy. Next, I would like to pass it to Kishan for the next section.
Okay, thank you, Darshan. So in this section, I'll be talking about the IT audit objective fulfillment. So the first one is improve data integrity. It was filled to the full, which means it was fulfilled. Each SDLC used during the development of core business applications, NSC and Mampu, provides good controls for designing, managing, monitoring, reviewing changes, and implementing applications. Current operating service servers are kept and software licenses are properly managed and properly inventoried. In addition, technical services enforce and maintain security measures to protect the data, the infrastructure, and the environment for office automation. Therefore, it completes the task of ensuring the quality and integrity of the data stored. So next, I'll be talking about improved system effectiveness. So the goal is partly accomplished as the 9 ITSU groups have end user support services that are satisfying. However, ITSU does not have a formal discussion forum for sharing concerns with IT services, expressing their satisfaction with corporate applications or IT services, setting IT project priorities, and participating in strategic IT decisions. Not only that, technical support group does not use rigorous processes to document and track changes in the infrastructure. Effectiveness of the system is also important in providing the desired result and outcome for achieving the goals of the customers. I would like to pass it on to Ruben to talk about the next.
Okay, thank you, Kishan. So the next is improved system efficiency. It was not completely filled out. This is because for the current financial year and the past financial year, ITSU has not completed a detailed IT planning outlining all of these projects. Then the plan does not define or prioritize these special projects, and there are no specific framework for their production process. Finally, the current document on the disaster recovery plan, which is called DRP, lacks operational specific that is supposed to allow organized, orderly and timely recovery for IT operations. Getting an effective system is very important to a company because save a lot of time on the task while also increasing the productivity. So the next is the safeguard and asset. Given operational importance, personal and operational server, they are kept current and software license are adequately managed and properly inventoried. One of the major strengths of the technical service is the implementation and the maintenance security measures to protect the data. The infrastructure of the office automation environment, assets and employees select risk avoidance option to implement cost-effective safeguard. So the next is the problem that will tell by Kishan.
Okay, thank you, Ruben. So I'll be talking about the critical situation faced and the solution for it. So I'll be talking about the first problem, which is an appropriate governance structure and process has not been developed to oversee the vision and strategic orientation. So the solution for this is they should develop and implement an IT governance structure immediately to manage risk, control IT costs, and ensure the effective and efficient use of IT in enabling an organization to achieve its goals. The next problem is ITSU does not have a formal discussion forum. So the solution for this is very simple, as they could set up an online forum to connect the end user and senior management with the ITSU department. I would like to pass it on to Ruben for the next situation and solution.
Okay, for the problem number 2 is ITSU has not completed a threat and a risk assessment called TRA. TRS were not rigorously completed and all the system developed initiatives and ITSU operational activities. So the solution are conduct through a TRS and its IT infrastructure environment should develop the necessary guidelines and to control measure ensuring that TRS are systematically and rigorously completed for every system development initiative. So the next problem will be taken by Sri Ganesh.
Thank you there, Ruben. So the third problem is that ITSU has not developed all necessary IT policies and standards to set the rules and regulations for IT managerial, operational, and administrative frameworks. Besides, even though ITSU department has published a few policies related to IT, but they are yet to complete the development of its own security policies. So the solution to overcome this problem is, first, ITSU department should identify the IT areas to be covered by IT policies, assign a priority and development schedule to each new policy. And then referring to the development schedule, the policy should be developed within the time frame. And most importantly, all these activities should have the participation of an administrative department because they are the one who responsible for the primary activities in the department, and they can help in the process of setting the policies and standard according to them. Well, the problem is it's about the current disaster recovery plan, which is the DRP document, which lacks of operational details, which are supposed to allow structured, orderly, and timely recovery of IT operations. Besides, the continuation of NSC and Mampu business operation is at risk due to the incomplete DRP. So the solution for this problem is DRP is important to ensure that critical data, IT systems, and networks can be recovered whenever an unforeseen event takes place. So the existing DRP document should be reviewed by the manager. The plan should be tested and improved because during testing, the weakness and the changes need to be made for the organization is exposed. We can make it more better. Besides, NSC and Mampu should ensure that the shortest recovery time is targeted for the IT recovery. The issue is that special projects are not developed and managed with the same rigor as system development related to core applications, and many of the staff supporting special projects have other duties. So the solution for this problem is we should define the term special project and develop project plan for each project respectively, and ensure that special projects are prioritized in the IT plan. Besides, the company should also develop an appropriate schedule for the staffs who are involved in both special projects and other daily routine. So to make their work-life balance. To pass the conclusion to Darshan.
Okay, so to summarize the overall audit evaluation, we can conclude that ITSU department Elentra Tech faces more problems in ITSU management control framework compared to ITSU operational activities, and it is a must for Elentra Tech to handle these issues before it becomes serious. To help them out, our audit team has identified several most critical issues that need to be overcome as soon as possible, along with some recommendations. We hope that Elentra Tech will take into consideration and implement our recommendation fast. Otherwise, Elentra Tech may expose their company to greater risk in coming days. So, besides IS audit, which helps in evaluating the effectiveness of a company's internal control, should be given priority and importance because it enables the company to pursue and attain its various corporate objectives. So that's all from us today. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.